everybody, J.K. Calloway here, jumping back into The Handmaid's Tale. Season 4, Episode 7, this one's called Home. Yeah, that's a great title, because the last one, just an outright happy episode, moments of intensity, but June got the fuck out. June got to Canada. She's out of Gilead. I know there's going to be complications, and her acclimating is probably the best way to put it, of not having to be on the run. And also, does she visit Fred and Sabrina and be like, fuck you. But at least she'll get to see her baby. She gets to hold that baby for the first time in how long, and see all the friends that have gotten out, and also the friends that never went in, and everyone else. And like, it should be, you know, setting up for the family. This should be the episode that sets up for the final 3 to give you an idea of what the rest of the season's gonna be. You know, are we gonna position Canada and other nations to, you know, take over Gilead? Or overthrow Gilead, I should say. Or what's gonna happen? Like, there's so many possibilities. And a lot of them good. That's the fun part. But June's out. That's the big thing. So let's jump back in and see what's next for June and everyone else involved, including the people still in Gilead. You know, Lydia's still there doing shit, being a horrible person. There's still a lot going on. Before we get into it, though, make sure you do hit subscribe for me. Always appreciate that. We just cleared 10K recently. Let's get us up to 20 and beyond. Super fun watching the channel grow like it has over the past year and a half or so. Hit like on the video so more people find us. But yeah, here on YouTube, we'll be doing a number of good shows for a while. The Umbrella Academy on Mondays for a little bit longer. A couple more weeks. I think there's 3 weeks left in that. And then we'll be doing Shadow and Bone on Mondays when that wraps up. So that'll be a lot of fun. Tuesdays will be Harley Quinn for a while. We're smack in the middle of season 1 still. There's 2 seasons of that. Wednesdays, or as soon as I can put them out, The Handmaid's Tale for 4 more weeks. Thursdays will be This Is Us, but there's only one more show later this week, and that's the end of season 5. And as soon as that one's over, I believe in a couple weeks here, Loki starts up. That'll be our Thursday show. That's gonna be nuts. Also check out Patreon, which is patreon.com/JKReacts. Full reactions to all the shows we're watching here on YouTube, plus some exclusive stuff like Black Mirror and The Wire. Those have been going on Saturday and Sunday for a while. We're also doing full season drops every 1st of the month, and June 1st will be the end of the fucking world. So, hell of a show so far. I'm 4 episodes short of finishing it right now. But man, that show kind of rocks. I hope there's a season 3 one day, but right now there's not. We've watched all the MCU, or in June we're starting up the DCEU. So yeah, there's lots of good stuff on Patreon. If you want to support the channel, that's the best way to do it. Feel free to check it out. If you want to support us, feel free. That'd be awesome. I love you forever. Yeah, episode 7, season 4, Home. And well, technically it's not her home, but it's gonna be for a long time until Gilead's overthrown, and I hope it is. I don't know. I don't know. You know, would it be better to just, you know, make a life in Canada and forget about Gilead, or do you really want to go back in and get Hannah? Because Hannah, of all the people in Gilead, the children will be okay. Will be more than safe. That's about it, though, you know, so we'll see. Eventually, Hannah's going to be an adult. Does June want Hannah to become whatever she might become, you know? We'll see. Let's jump back in.
If you return to Gilead, would you be subject to a danger of torture, a risk to your life, or a risk of cruel and unusual treatment or punishment?
More than Emily was.
Yes.
You got this.
My name is June Osborne. I am a citizen of the United States. And I seek asylum in the country of Canada.
What do you want to do? You want to eat some food, have something to drink? They've got some really fancy water there. You probably just want to rest, actually.
Give it time. Lots and lots of time. I would soak for fucking days. The only reason I would get out of the tub is to refill the tub.
Should I doze off?
That's the next day. He slept for 17 hours straight.
Nice. Oh, that's the dream.
I can't believe you're here. It's... The vote when you're apologizing, that's crazy. Like, I should be the one that's apologizing.
I mean, no. It's neither your fault.
June, I tried to get you out. I did. And I failed. And I'm sorry.
No,
No, I'm sorry. Look, I'm sorry.
Please don't.
I don't blame you.
Hannah knows how much we love her.
It's been too long.
No, she remembers us and she knows how hard we tried to find her.
How could she?
Because I told her.
Is she? How is she?
She's great.
She's really big. She's beautiful.
You're really good.
No. No. I'm not.
You are. You are.
Oh,
Emily's there too.
look, Mama's here early.
Oh, dude, she's so big.
Your husband has renewed his request to see you again, as he has every day, since finding out he's a father.
The sperm donor.
Ooh.
But now that she's here, he's afraid.
If you can get him to cooperate more, it could help the both of us.
I want to be a good father to my son, and a good husband to you, if you'll let me.
It's too late for that, Fred.
Our pregnancy is proof that it's not.
Look at her finger.
This pregnancy, but
Yeah, I was thinking maybe I'd go shopping. Get some groceries. I feel like we're out of everything.
Hey, could you wait for me?
You wanna go to the supermarket? You just got here. It could be overwhelming. Culture shock.
I've been living in Gilead and all I want is culture shock.
Is Longo's a real chain in Canada? Let me know in the comments.
I'll get the chips and meet you at checkout. I'm gonna need some time to decide.
All right.
There's plenty of other. No. Muslim women. Or Sikh. One or the other, I'm not sure. There's a lot of Sikhs in Canada, right?
all right, you go, run!
She's still got the tag.
I'm still looking for the right time to move back into her bedroom.
No judgment.
She's so patient and kind. And what do you guys know about Serena?
Serena?
Yeah. Have they heard anything?
I saw her.
Then?
She's pregnant.
Is it his?
Right. Which means...
Is it the commander's?
Which means Nicole
Yes.
could be his too.
She looked awful, right?
Oh,
Shit.
Right?
How tight was her bun?
that was a rat's nest.
Alcohol, right? We need some more.
Get that thought out of her head. That it might be his.
And I humbly thank the Lord for your visit.
You would. You never did give me credit for anything.
I'm setting up for this one, sorry.
I believe that the Lord brought you here so that I could make amends.
You don't deserve to make amends to anyone. The only thing that you deserve is a life full of suffering. Do you know why God made you pregnant? So that when he kills that baby inside your womb, you will feel a fraction of the pain that you caused us. Do you understand me?
She's ready to roll now.
What time is it?
Shut up, dude. Not a word. This ain't really about you, brother. Just roll it. Took some power back. And I don't mean with the sex. I mean what she said with Serena.
She's pathological. She's a sociopath.
What do you think drives her?
Hatred. And rage. She'll do anything to get what she wants. Lie to you. Rape you. So if you feel yourself getting sucked in by her, run for your life.
Well, that felt, at least partially, like she was describing herself in a lot of ways. So as I suspected, a lot of happy, but a lot of unhappy too. A lot of fuck. You know, like, there's so many steps that need to be taken for anyone, all those women that were in the living room drinking, that are nowhere near happening yet. Like, we just found out Emily, who pretty much as soon as she got out of Gilead, reconnected with her, former wife and child. But apparently, even though it's been how long, not sure, she's still not sleeping in the same bed or bedroom. Of course, the sexual, we'll go with tension, lack of a better term, has got to be fucking enormous, and just the tip of the iceberg, let alone socially and psychologically and everything. It's gonna be a process. It's gonna be a long process. The sex scene was almost sad, like when she went and after her meeting with Sabrina, went back to Luke and just, I stood up to Serena. I can do anything. Now I want to feel something else. I want to feel something more. Wasn't really about Luke, And probably, depending on how well they communicate, which seems like, they need to do that a little better. That's probably the way it's going to be for a while. If they have sex at all, honestly. It's going to be, her way or no way. And, as understanding as Luke might be, or any man for that matter, it's hard to be understanding forever, man. Not just about the sex thing, but about emotionally, about connection wise, if you will. They kind of planted the seeds in this episode that, there's a good chance Luke and June aren't forever, Hell of an episode. The scene between June and Serena, one of the better things they've put together, almost reversing the situation they had very early on in season 1, where she's just, Serena screaming, "Do you understand me?" Boom. Turned on you. And brilliantly done. And saying, God made you pregnant so he could kill it. Jesus Christ. And sadly, probably accurate in this world, obviously. There's a reason they wrangled all these women to be handmaids is because they were able to bring children to term. That was the big issue. It wasn't that women couldn't get pregnant, it's because miscarriages were so prevalent. At least that's what it said in the book. I did read the book a long time ago at this point. But that, I don't know if they've explicitly said it on the show, but it wasn't that women couldn't get pregnant, it's that they couldn't bring children to term. You know what I mean? So, like, you know, Serena's, what, 40? She could still, in our world, in this world, have a baby, and a healthy one. But in that one, probably not. Brilliant scene. And I hope there's more scenes to come with those two. Because, you know, as much as we all like Serena, and I do like Serena, like, she's a very, very complicated character. She did start this whole fucking thing. She was part of it. She was part of the overthrow of the U.S. government. You know, directly. So, yeah, she's not one that deserves, like, June's not wrong. She doesn't deserve forgiveness. You know, she doesn't get to say, I'm sorry. Like, bitch, you were at the forefront. But damn, that was a hell of an episode. Thank you guys for watching with me. Comments, let me know what you thought of the episode. What moment stuck out most to you? What are you looking forward to seeing in the last 3 episodes of season 5? Man, this show, dude. This show fucking kills. But yeah, we'll jump back in next week, episode 8. Only 3 left. God damn, I'm always sad when it goes, but man, the journey. Fuck, dude. Thank you guys for watching with me. I appreciate you. We'll talk to you next time.